Hey, friends and familia, this is Dr. Reyna with Dr. Reyna Realty. I am so excited for today because we are finally launching Monday Market Deals. And what you can expect with Monday Market Deals is information about opportunities that are available to you in the real estate market, whether you're looking to buy, if you're looking to sell, or you're looking to invest. So, a lot of great information is going to be shared through these series. Feel free to share the video with other folks that may be interested, and let's get the show on the road. All right. Hey, everybody. So first things first, I want to go ahead and share screen just so that you can see everything that I'm going to be sharing today. Let me bring this down. And so one of the first things that I wanted to start off with is information, right? Information specific to the Escondido market, just because I know that a lot of the folks that I have on my media are from San Diego, North County. And so I specifically chose Escondido for today. So one of the things that we see here is that the average list price for Escondido as of January of this year is at $1.136 million, right? So that's been the average list price. As of October, that has dropped to $1,084,000. So a little bit of a drop there. The other thing that I wanted to call attention to that is obviously very important for everybody is what are they selling for, right? It's one thing to list a home, but it's a whole other thing to see what the homes are actually selling for. So this year alone, we're seeing that homes are selling on average at about $934,000, right? And so as of October, this is kind of in alignment with what we're seeing in the list price. We're seeing a drop. So the average sale price as of October was $921,000. So the homes are selling for a little bit lower. And traditionally, they sell for lower than what they're listed for, right? Especially when we're starting to see more of a buyer's market. The other thing too that I wanted to call attention to is the average days on the market, right? So a lot of these homes are sitting on the market for, as of this year, they were sitting for about 31 days. This last month they've been sitting for 39 days. So they're definitely staying on the market a little bit longer as we move towards the tail end of the year. So something for you all to just kind of take into consideration. Then I was also specifically thinking about, again, folks that are looking to buy right now in Escondido. And I wanted to share this little insight, right, that is specific to single family homes, townhomes, and condominiums. So when we look at these three types of houses or homes, what we see is that the average sale price is at $929,000, with the average days on the market being 33 days. So again, this is just specific to single family homes, townhomes, and condominiums. So something for you all to take into consideration. And so let's go ahead and start off with, what's out in the market, specifically in Escondido, right? Because again, I wanted to share some specific information to this area. So if you were to want a single family home that is detached, that has a foundation, you're looking at about the $500,000 range is kind of what we're seeing. So this home specifically is on the market right now. It's probably the most affordable home with a foundation. Again, in Escondido, it's a two-bedroom, one-bathroom, 756 square foot home. And there are some really nice things about this property. Obviously, here are some of the insights that they provided. But I really wanted to share, the quality of the home, right? Because the home, once you start looking at the inside of the home, the exterior looks a little bit rough, but there's quite a bit of things that are pretty nice about this home. This is already set up to have a jacuzzi or a spa, right? If you wanted to get that set up for you. You have a really nice deck with what looks like really nice views as well. And I want to share again a little bit of like the inside. It's pretty nice. Um, so something for you all to just kind of take a look at if this is something of interest. Again, it's one of the most affordable single family homes with a foundation. Um, and so yeah. So this is it, but I wanted to share specifically the views, right? Because it's located in Escondido, like I said, but it's a little bit more north and east. So it's northeast Escondido by an area that's called Lake Wolford, right? So you do have a lake that is really close. If that's something that you've always wanted as a lake house, this is a really good opportunity, right? So. Um, Yeah, so it's backed up against the mountain, as you can see. So that's something, for if that's something that you're okay with and or are looking for, then this would be a really good home to really check out, right? Da-da-dum. Okay, so that's the first home. Again, this one's really meant for like first-time home buyers. Um, so take a look. It's 15599 Oakville Road in Escondido again. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at another home. And so one of the things that I also wanted to share here was that my wife and I have an investment home that we purchased in Merced, right? When we were looking at purchasing something to invest in, we knew that it would be incredibly difficult for us to get a home in San Diego, and especially because, we really wanted to be able to rent out to university students. We know that university students typically pay very high rents. And so we wanted to, be able to rent out to students and give them more of like fair prices, right? Fair prices for living. And so we thought that Merced would be an incredible opportunity. We have family and friends that have gone to UC Merced. And so when we looked at the market, that looked like something that was more attainable for us. And so specifically, what we wanted to do was make sure that we purchased a home that was going to require little to no maintenance and or that was going to be new construction so that we didn't have to worry about those things, and we wanted to make sure that it was conveniently located as close as possible to UC Merced. So here on the map you see where the university is located. There are a few homes that are located somewhat near, but again we were thinking about the students and what the students are going to be looking for, and so we found this really nice brand new community when we were up there that's called the Paseo community. And it's, again, very close to UC Merced. It's actually the closest housing community in UC Merced, or next to UC Merced. So, what we also wanted to do was look for a brand new home that had the most number of bedrooms, right? That, again, was going to give us the greatest return for our investment, our greatest ROI. And so, a lot of the new homes that are being developed in this community are 4 and 5 bedroom homes. Most of them are 4 bedrooms, but we really wanted to be intentional with having a 5 bedroom home. And so I want to share with what's on the market now. And so here's like a 5 bedroom home that may be of interest, right? So it's a 5 bedroom home, 4 full bathrooms. Again, this is new construction. You can see that this is where the homes are being built, and they still have a lot of building to do. So again, this is a really good opportunity for folks who are again trying to get into investing in real estate and minimize the level of risk, right? Because it's located next to UC Merced. And so really one of the things to take into consideration is that whenever you have a UC, there's a lot of investments that go into the community that they are in, right? So you think about UC San Diego, UCLA, UC Santa Cruz, UC Irvine. There's all kinds of opportunities, so you can't go wrong with buying next to a university. And so the home here that we have is 282 Montage Drive. That's where our home is also located on that same street. They're estimating the monthly payments to be about $3,000. So that's something to take into consideration, right? Because this is just an estimate. This depends on how much money you have to give down, the interest rate that you get, and a few other terms, right, that you would sort out with the lender. But again, this is a 5 bedroom home with 4 bathrooms. And it's almost 1,900 square feet. It stands at 1,890 square feet. So again, some of the key takeaways here is new construction. So everything's going to be under warranty, which is really nice. You have a solar power system. It is Merced, so you know that folks are going to be using the air conditioning or the heater quite a bit. So the solar system is going to make a big difference. And it made a difference for us, right, when we were looking for a home. And it's also a gated community. So that's always kind of a big plus for university students as well. But again, going back to the 5 bedrooms, two of them are master suites, right? So they come with their bathrooms. Those rent for a little bit more because you can typically have more than one student live in that room, right? Um, and then, so again, 4 full bathrooms, large kitchen with a breakfast island. And yeah, so you have bathrooms both downstairs and upstairs. And so, yeah, you guys can take a look at this property for more information. but I did just kind of want to share it. And just as I did over there, right, this one gives you one of the images gives you a sense of what the layout looks like, just for you to take a look. So the second floor, the way this one's been spec'd out is with this fourth bathroom as an option, which is on the second floor. So instead of having this loft, what you have is a bathroom that is attached to this fourth bedroom, making it another master bedroom. But the original master bedroom is over here with the bathroom and a walk-in closet. Then you have another bedroom with a walk-in closet. You have another bedroom with a walk-in closet. So you have very spacious bedrooms, right? And then you have one bedroom downstairs, which is the fifth bedroom, that has a bathroom located right across from the entry, right? So it's really nice, I think, for students. I think students would really enjoy it. This is the map that I was talking about. Our home is actually also right there. It's like you would technically be our neighbor, I think. So again, this is the downstairs. You see the bathroom, the bedroom, and the stairs going up. Yeah. So feel free to take a look. It's a brand new home, new construction, investment opportunity in Merced. Again, if especially if you live in San Diego or you don't live anywhere near Merced, you don't want to have to be going out there regularly, right? So if you can buy new construction, I would highly recommend it. And this one's selling for 509. Um, the third property that I wanted to highlight is in Valley Center. I am a resident of Valley Center, and something my wife and I have always talked about was investing in a property that would allow us to have our own venue, like our own events venue, right? So for like quinceañeras, the bodas, things like that, where we could also price it at something that is reasonable, because I know that a lot of venues are ridiculously expensive. And a lot of times they're very limiting in what they offer, right? When we got married, it was very hard to find a place that could house or could hold our big families, right? Especially for us Latinos, we have very large families, we have a lot of friends. And so to be very limited was something that always had us thinking, like, if only we could have our own place and that is accommodating, right, to a lot of folks. So we found a property recently here in Valley Center. And so one of the things that I wanted to start off with is location, because it's also so Valley Center has some places, some events venues, but they're all tucked away like deep into Valley Center. And this one that we have here, the opportunity that we see here is towards the entrance of Valley Center. So you're coming up from Escondido, and it's literally right in the entrance of Valley Center. So location-wise, this is a spectacular home. You don't have a lot of neighbors, right? You have some neighbors on the sides, but you have a mountain to the back. And then you have across the street, you have a golf course with a really nice housing community. So again, it's right in the entrance of Valley Center. You have a very beautiful location, and you have close to 11 acres. So 10.95 acres of land, and it's usable land, right? The home itself is a three-bedroom, one and a half bathroom home with about 1,500 square feet. The address is 14215 Woods Valley Road. And something to take into consideration too is that it's already seen a pretty significant price drop, right? Of 175,000. It's currently on sale for $1.125 million. So yeah, something for you all to just take into consideration. If you've ever thought about like an investment property. I shared our idea of what we would love to do with a property like this one, but I'm sure that folks have all kinds of ideas for an investment, right? And so this is the home itself. It looks actually really nice. Doesn't look like you would need to do a lot. Obviously, you would want to do an inspection and see what the challenges or issues with the property, home and property really are. But it has a pool with really nice views. It has a deck. And again, it's very private. It's a very private home. And so this is where I see the opportunity, right? All of this land because it's almost 11 acres. And here you get a very good view of what the road looks like. Well-paved road, right? You're not out driving through dirt and anything like that when you're on the road. And so it's flat. It's a very flat area. And again, this is what we envisioned as far as having like an event venue. So you can do just about anything with your property up here, right? So it's incredibly large and it's usable land. So, and that's the golf course. So again, this is the home, this is the property, and you have a golf course tucked away over here. And again, all you have in the back is mountain. So that's a really nice opportunity for you to be creative with the land and do what you want as far as a business. Yeah, so a little bit more of the home. This is the inside. So a little bit more old school, traditional, like barn style, which is really nice. And oh my God, look at the kitchen, look at the stoves. If you love cooking, oh my goodness, that's really nice. Um, yeah, so that is the third home. Again, this is more for an investment opportunity as well. And those are the three homes. Those are the three homes that I wanted to share with you all today. And one of the things that I also wanted to say is that, these are just some of the things that come to my mind. But I do want to make sure that the series with Market Monday deals is something that is of greatest value to you all. So I'm going to ask that you comment on this video and, let me know, what are you looking for in terms of a home, in terms of an investment property. If you have questions about selling your current home, let me know what all that is, because what I want to do is make sure that these videos are of the highest quality to you. And so, yeah, so let me know. And then feel free to share with other folks just to keep them in the loop and with insights on the market and things like that. And so again, thank you all. And this has been the first ever inaugural Market Monday Deals episode in the series. So I hope you enjoyed.